Today, we're getting back to work. No, it's actually businesses and hobbies.
Okay, hardy har har. I don't mean the pack getting back to work. We're finishing up our 8 businesses for 8 Sims.
Oh.
Now I see it's so clear.
Last time we created this colorful baby.
It's a pretty big baby.
We also finished up 4 shops.
Yes.
We did a tattoo parlor, little pottery shop, a plant store, and a little clothing boutique. So today we got to finish up the other 4 shops.
That's not so bad.
And an entire second floor of apartments.
Okay, that is kind of so bad.
But before we get started with that, I gotta get started telling you about today's sponsor, Squarespace. We've all been there. You're sitting around one day and the idea for an incredible website pops into your head. Yeah, like a space for your small business or your portfolio, or for the most famous and bestest whale in the world.
Ooh.
Wilbur.
I thought it could be a different whale for a second.
But unfortunately, you have no clue where to start to build this incredible website.
Well, that's where Squarespace comes in.
With help with their pre-made templates and layouts that are easily customizable. Squarespace will walk you through the creative process step by step until you have the website of your dreams. For us, that is #1whalbertfans.com.
Okay, us is a strong word, but yes. This was so simple to make and really easy to change whenever the inspiration strikes.
Like, look, this is his April look.
Don't you see? The April showers bring May.
Shh, don't tell anyone, that's a spoiler.
No, it's not.
So if you're looking to make a website, you should be sure to check out Squarespace today for a free trial. And when you're ready for your site to go live, go to squarespace.com/CarynandConnie to get 10% off your purchase of your first website or domain. Be sure to check the description for our link.
Big thank you to Squarespace for supporting the channel.
All right, business number 5.
And we got a new coffee bar.
So basically you're saying the pack is making us make a cafe.
Yeah, it's not us.
Our hands are tied. Also, what's great about this is the base game cabinet.
You.
Okay, wait. Because they gave us new swatches to actually match this counter and it looks so good.
You're right. I did change. I love it.
Okay, so we just like finish it off with the uppers. That looks great. Oh, and they do have a new swatch that matches. That looks terrible. Wait, why does it look like that?
Because they did the stone of the base. They didn't do the countertop wood.
For the wall?
Little disappointing. I don't think we're ever going to use those.
No. You know what is wood and would never betray us? Shelving.
Classic. Feels like coming home.
Even with the countertops in, I do think we can squeeze in maybe a couple of tables.
Look at that. Matching wood swatches. You don't see that every day.
Does the subway tile look good in here or do I just like it because it's new?
If you make it green, I think I'll agree. I think it looks really good.
I'm so glad they gave us more color options for this.
Or just more tiles in general. I'm honestly not picky at this point.
I can't believe they finally gave us drippy plants in game.
It's like they heard our cries.
More like demands.
You know what? However we got it, I'm okay with it.
You're doing something bad. Shh. These are debug.
And so?
They're gonna smell. The Sims are gonna be furious when they work in here.
Look how good they look. It's their fault for not giving us mugs.
You know, it is their fault for not giving us mugs. I think you make a good argument.
Okay, but if you do play this slot, you probably should delete these. Your Sim's definitely gonna hate them.
Did we switch opinions entirely?
Yeah.
We put like a little cleanup area over here with like a dishwasher and stuff.
For the patrons?
Yeah, it's not like self-serve, it's self-clean.
What a cool new business model.
I do actually think you could put cleaning in like your list of activities for businesses, so I think this could actually work.
This place isn't gonna run itself.
A fun little trick we like to do if you like that seamless countertop look, but you want something a little unique, is you can actually shrink your dishwashers down and then cover them up with something like a trash can or a basket or something. That way you can get that like countertop look, but also something cute. Your Sim won't autonomously throw anything away in here, but you can always drag stuff in. So it's pretty functional too. Oh wait, look, this stack of plates actually has a mug in it.
Just the one.
Yes, one mug for the entire coffee shop.
No, it's for the VIP.
Yeah, it's like if you're the first person in for the day, you get the mug for the day.
That is going to be really cute to clutter kitchens with, though. I like that stack.
Sure. The art in this pack is kind of limited.
And we have a giant wall.
But look how good it looks from this side.
You're right. If we just film this way, we're fine.
This would be a perfect spot for a window if it was an outside wall.
You know what? I think it makes a better door than a window. You know what I mean?
I don't.
You know what? That's fair. I think that's fair.
That window looks just like this arch to me,
which is nice because it takes up a ton of wall space, and maybe these like businesses have a pass-through policy.
Oh, that's cute. Like the patrons can come like in and out from both shops.
Yeah, exactly.
Fun. I love it.
Okay, great.
What if we made it look like there were open doors too? I'm just going to add in these diagonal walls, and then I'm going to grab a door and alt place it as close to the frame as possible. Delete those walls, and then it looks like you got an open door.
A literal open door policy.
But they can close it if they ever need to.
Exactly.
That's a cute little cafe right there.
It's so bright in a good way.
If the coffee won't keep you awake, the colors definitely will. Or the speakers.
They are blaring music at every hour.
Oh, you know retail spots. It's the same song 24/7.
Now this business is going to be...
Well, they gave us new bookcases.
We have to do a library. Oh no!
Guys, they're forcing us. We would never do a library. Kind of obsessed with these bookcases because not only did they give us 3 different options, but they also gave us different swatches within those options.
This is so great for mixing and matching with so little effort.
That's what I want. Little effort, maximum reward.
I'm loving the contrast of the darker bookshelves as opposed to this light wood. I think we just lean in and go really moody in here.
It's like an opposites attract thing. I like it.
Oh wait, are they in love? Every build we do. But wait,
Maybe
they in
they're
love?
It's canon now.
And they know they're fighting if the doors are closed.
They can totally read in the coffee shop, but I want them to have a couple of cozy spots to curl up in here too.
I didn't like the ornate furniture that they gave us in this pack, but it's kind of working.
Since it's a library, we need a couple of desks in here.
Oh, we got the new one tile ones.
And it's kind of the best one tile desk we have now.
Low bar, but it did accomplish it.
We could do like a computer on this one, but we'll leave this one empty for homework. This pack is kind of made for stuff like libraries because with these kiosks, you can actually charge a one-time fee or hourly, which means you can actually like run your own libraries now.
But it does look so sad by itself like that.
I kind of wish we had like a check-in desk sort of thing.
Oh, that would look so much better.
Do you think we could squeeze in a kiosk in front of it?
No.
Plenty of room. It's too bad we can't just move it back into the counter like that, because doesn't it look like an iPad sort of thing like you would use to check in?
Yes, that looks so good. Are you sure they wouldn't use that?
No. These things are so finicky. Like you can't even have them up against stuff a lot of times.
So we need cabinets there without cabinets being there.
Well, what if they were in the basement?
The basement, the answer to everything. We should have just added one giant basement under this entire build.
For as much as we've been using it, that would have saved time. What we're going to do is we're going to take our cabinets and move them down into the basement, raise it up using the 9 key until it matches the height of the other one above, and then do the same thing to the other one. And now your Sims won't interact with this because they think it's in the basement, so now you've got a fully functioning kiosk.
That looks so good.
If they don't give us a tabletop one, we'll make it ourselves. And welcome to the best new chandelier in the game. Why? Everybody say it with me.
Because
you can size it. Wow. Usually with chandeliers like this, they'll have flames, and so they stay at a certain height. But with this one, for some reason, they didn't do that, and I'm so grateful.
This is a really big win.
You know what? What?
Everyone's thinking it.
What?
There's not enough books in here.
Oh, I don't think anyone's thinking that.
Well, I am. So I'm going to cover every square bare inch with as many as I can.
We have shoved books into every nook and cranny that we possibly can. Are you now happy?
You know what?
We are not doing this again.
No, I'm just saying I want to add string lights too.
Oh, okay. I was like, there's no more spots. And with that, I think we're done.
What goes better with coffee than a good book?
I do think these two mesh really well together.
We were realizing that while you can have 8 businesses on a lot, there are only 7 days of the week. So if you wanted to run one business each day, there is going to be like one odd one out.
So it could be kind of cool to run the 2 of these together because they're in love.
Because they're in love. Everyone's in love.
So we're thinking art gallery in here, right?
Perfect. Finally a place for us all to see the base game art that we've seen a million times.
Well, we could go full clown.
I hate it so much.
How could they all be staring at me?
I'd say let's use something from the pack, but yet again, there is like nothing.
Well, that's not exactly true. There is a new artist in town, and his name is Trashly.
We have to do a Trashly exhibit.
We have to do a Trashly exhibit.
Trashly is the new NPC person or 3 raccoons in a trench coat, who's to say, who has his own new collection of the base game art,
but with a little twist.
Like this classic base game portrait and Trashly's version. Some would say an improvement. I like the idea of making the exhibit look kind of like his natural habitat. So we make it look like an alley with debug stuff, like garage doors, pipes. That's cool. And now we can just use all those items to like stage the art on top of. And I'm thinking about in this corner, we can put like an exhibit of some kind. Like maybe we could put the source of his inspiration. It's perfect. It's like those modern museums where they're like, everything is art. You can even add some like trash around too. We already talked about this. This is going to smell. Aren't the Sims going to be uncomfortable? Art isn't about being comfortable. This is a sensory experience. It's supposed to be challenging. I guess I do have a fear that the Sims may come in here and just use this as a trash can. Well, to stop the performance art, maybe we go ahead and rope it off so everyone knows how special this area is. Didn't they have that one exhibit that went super viral recently where they just stuck that one banana onto the wall? That's $1 million banana right there, guys. Sure, you can't tell the difference between that and a $1 banana, but you're just gonna have to trust us. And of course, gotta have a kiosk. It comes with graffiti swatches. This is perfect. We definitely gotta add in the burglar alarm. Oh, right. We have to protect all this priceless art. And by priceless, I mean $0. It's worth nothing. We do have one more piece of art. It's like his self-portrait. I kind of like that idea. It's like this corner can be his self-promo corner. Oh, yeah, that talks like all about the artist. I found this book in Debug, and doesn't it look just like Trashly? What if that's like his autobiography? Yes! Oh my gosh, we should put some shelves up and he can sell it. I thought an art gallery might be kind of boring, but this is actually so fun. It's definitely the opposite of stuffy. Now, there's a lot of stuff. It's just smelly. Now, time for the 8th business. It's the perfect size for a cupcake machine and nothing else. Fastest one yet. You know, we did get something sweet in this pack, but it's a quarter of the footprint. We have the candy machine. Are we thinking maybe like a sweet shop? I think that's kind of fun. Yeah. Yeah. And I think candy. I think cotton candy pink. I love the color that that's bringing, but I also want a place where we can display the candy. They totally gave us these display cases that you can sell stuff out of. I did want that to be much taller. Here's an idea. We just take a second one and raise it up. Genius! Double the space! Double the candy, double the money, double the cavities. We don't talk about that. If the curtains are just like not quite hitting the right note for you, a great other option is to go with awnings. They add a really cute feature if you use them inside or outside. Everything's just so sweet in here. Good, that's the point. This would be the perfect spot for a cash register, which unfortunately they didn't give us in this pack. So I'm thinking we could just use maybe a computer. So to make this computer turn around, I'm just gonna take another island piece, put it on top, shrink it down, flip it with my angle bracket keys, and then scooch it into the other cabinet. I think this corner is the perfect candy corner. Do we just do one? No. Okay, why'd you say it like that? Don't be ridiculous. I'm actually thinking we add 4 in here. That way Sims can come in and make their own candy. And we can add in the chalkboard here like it's a list of ingredients for different recipes. Now, candy class is a class I'd want to attend. Oh, I'd get straight A's. Now, they did give us the candy maker, but unfortunately not really many candy items. But I do think there's some stuff in Debug. Like these candy bottles that we can make look like sugar. That's good. I also feel like these boxes really match the color scheme. That's so cute, like boxes of candies or chocolates or something. And to make it look like it's not all the same boxes, I'm just gonna take another swatch and raise it up with my 9 key until just that second box is showing. That way we can have them at different heights. And I'm just gonna make a little area over here that looks kind of like their personal candy making station. This is for the professionals. And to finish it off, the candy on top, I'm just going to put all the different little candy items that we have in the display cases. Now, word of warning, this will actually not stay in the cases whenever we put this on the gallery, unfortunately. So you'll have to add them back in if you're using this build, but it looks too cute, so we're going to do it anyway. We have to! Well, I can say that this is officially our sweetest build yet. It's pretty adorable. Who doesn't love a little treat? And we all deserve it. So true. And now you may be thinking to yourself, girls, 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 you've done it. Page up. We've got a whole other floor. This is one of the really cool parts about this pack is that you can have both a business and a home on the same lot. So we do need to do it, but that involves actually doing it. We broke it up into 4 apartments. It was either this or 8 tiny apartments. So everybody gets a roommate.
Just like us. Gonna start out with the tattoo artist room. Do I say tattoo weird?
Tattoo.
Okay,
now I don't know what's normal.
Downstairs was kind of dark, moody vibes with like a bit of a vintage flair, a lot of brick.
And string lights.
Yes, we will get to the string lights.
You can't forget.
When do we ever forget?
I don't.
Do you think we should do like dark brick up here?
I like it.
Okay, then why do you have that voice?
I have an idea that I want to hang some pictures up on the end. So is there any potential of like changing just the side panels to be something else?
Sure. How about we compromise and do half brick?
Is it really a compromise when you just get your way?
No, I literally met you halfway. I say we throw a desk in over here so that they've got some place to practice their tattooing skills.
When you said something to practice on, I thought you meant like she would have like a person up here, and that didn't make any sense. No, the desk is better. You know what? The desk is good.
We just throw a mannequin up here.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Ooh, and then what if up here we put like a cork board up? Because they're an artist and they have to like practice their drawing.
So that's like their sketches. If they can't be drawing on people, they're drawing people.
That's right.
Okay, this leaves one last wall for me to put my art.
Your art?
Yes, it's my idea. It's really hard to find this piece because it's not in art. It's actually in wall decorations. But they did give us a new gallery wall.
Oh, it looks perfect there, actually.
Sure, this is great. We're gonna add string lights now.
Wow, I can't believe you didn't forget.
I've been waiting. And we're going in order of the shops around. So Tattoos Roomy is gonna be pottery.
So this is gonna be way more neutral vibes with just like pops of green.
It's kind of our style in a nutshell, honestly.
I was gonna say, what a challenge. Is it too much to give them their own personal pottery wheel?
This I'll allow, but maybe instead of a kiln, we give them a dresser.
Yeah, that seems fair. I have to say it. I love this new furniture. Like this wardrobe, the new chairs, this side table, and even like the lights are just so good.
It's really our style to a T.
Yeah, I feel like The Sims lacks sometimes a bit of like modern touches, and these are just such nice additions.
Why do they say style to a T? Wouldn't it be style to the S?
The S is silent.
No, I don't think that's it.
They put like an unfinished pot up here, like it's hot off the presses.
We're mixing a lot of metaphors here.
Hot off the wheel.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
That's what all the potters say. These are tiny little bedrooms, but we were able to get everything in there.
I love how much they reflect their individual personalities too.
And their individual activities.
And now for the living room and the bathroom, we gotta shove them together.
Or like in a nice way.
Okay, we will gently push them together.
That's better. Since we got in the light walls for the pottery section, maybe for the tattoo stuff, we can do some dark wood cabinets.
We're comboing. We're doing it right now.
Wow, it's happening right as we speak.
No one does it like this.
And look at us. We're not even going to forget a trash can.
Wait, do the money one.
Why?
Because this place is all about making money.
Oh, wait, you're so right for that. Since we have to play with all the same household, you're going to end up having 8 Sims in here. So that means you're going to get $80 for every plate you throw away.
That's going to add up, baby.
This is a side hustle in a trash can. One person's trash is another person's treasure. I don't care what we do, but we gotta fit this fireplace in somewhere.
Okay, but where? Because in the middle of the room makes no sense.
Does it look better in the corner?
And then what?
I don't know. I love it, but I don't know what to do with it.
Okay, let's piece this out. So TV goes here.
Okay, then what?
That's all I had. This puzzle is missing a few pieces.
I mean, you'd want to put just some sort of entertainment unit under here, but it's really not filling up the space.
Sometimes we do upper cabinets as like a floating storage thing.
Oh, wait.
What?
Hear me out.
Okay.
Please listen.
Why are you trying to sell me on this?
What if we use the new stone cabinets we said we would never use? Because look, they match the fireplace perfectly and they just look like a built-in bench seating or something.
No, we can't do that because we're gonna look so silly because we said we never would. And that looks so good.
We'll just cut that first part out. Guys, we always loved these cabinets. Okay, brace yourselves because you guys are not ready for the swatch that this couch
comes in. It's a green checkerboard. Give them a moment. Let them take it in. We end the video. We did get this trolley coffee table with the cool wheels, but I'm thinking it would be pretty great to layer a couple of them by sizing one down with the left bracket key. So we make like a nice little nesting table moment. I love how much that fills up the space, and it's so modern. I really do love all the amazing pieces that they gave us to style with from the pottery stuff. Yeah, I only wish that there was actually a section for it in the catalog, because like I'm gonna forget it when it's just like in debug and I don't see it all the time. It's like all the stuff from Nifty Knitting and Eco Lifestyle that you can craft too. Like if I'm not just thinking about it actively, I am forgetting it. Didn't we just use that candle in the bedroom? Okay, it looks so good out here. I just say that we pretend like they're practicing. They've got to make several of these, you know? Let them cook. Okay, that's still not pottery, I don't think. We're mixing styles and metaphors. Gotta use the new tile in here. It's so pretty. Right? And like just a subtle enough pattern that I think it's gonna work in a lot of spaces. Did we get a new shower? No, but we got a bathtub. Wow. In an apartment. Very bougie. And then maybe we could get some sort of shelving up here. We could use maybe this shoes wall cupboard. Check out the lights that are like built in. We really are going so chic in here. Okay, stylish. Okay, modern. Yeah, when these two blend together, it just comes off as effortlessly cool. Everything ended up working so well. I thought it might fight, but it really doesn't. And then moving across the hall, we're going to start with our clothing store fashionista. Perfect. Bright colors, fun energy, super trendy. I heard Swedish fish rug. That wasn't what I was hearing, but you know what? I like your song. I really want to make this space look incredibly unique, so I'm gonna try something and it might look horrible. You already started with the fish rug. I think people's expectations are pretty low. What if we throw some color on the walls? You missed some. That's actually intentional. I'm thinking, what if we just do the corners? It's like a funky accent, you know? I think this is so cool. No, I'm so down. My vision's kind of clouding up because I wanted a bunk bed, but I hate every single swatch. Wait, you have not even looked at the other one. That one's even worse. That's not so bad. But the black metal. What about the pink? Where did that come from? Sometimes you really do have to look through every single swatch twice. This is great because the reason I wanted a bunk bed is we can actually add in a desk under here. This is so great for small rooms. It's a really cool way to add extra space, and it's totally functional. I was thinking about putting a bulletin board over here, but we just used it. Dang it, we should have just done one apartment. 8 people, one apartment, one bulletin board. Oh, she is like a fashion clothing stylist. We could give her the trending style board instead. It's perfect because this unlocks when you do the style influencer career. That is such a cool item. See, it's okay you use the corkboard care. This is what I was planning all along. And of course, this person would want their clothes on display, so I think rack it is. Hide my clothes in a wardrobe? Yuck, no thanks. My clothes are art. They must be seen. I say we just drive the art theme home and add these really cool prints up here as well. That looks so cool. And for the roomie, we've got plant store. So we need a brick accent somewhere. And obviously plants. As if we weren't going to add a plant anyway. It would be harder to remember to not put in plants. Oh, you know what I think would look so nice in here? This really cool base game wallpaper. I love that. It gives that industrial feeling of the floor downstairs too. Yeah, but it's still like modern. I'm starting to get a little scared because I feel like everything's coming together a bit too well. I just love the bed with that. Like the palettes almost kind of feel like something you would pack plants in, and the gray matches the wall like perfectly. And it's nice because the gray is going to be a good backdrop to let the green of the plants shine. I actually am in love with this new light. In fact, I tried to get Con this light for her room a couple of days ago because I thought it looked so good. Tell them what you did. Okay, so I forgot to look at the measurements, and I may or may not have ordered the smallest light known to man. We're talking, it's like this size. It looks like it's made for a dollhouse. I mean, I feel like the desk nook is kind of a perfect opportunity for that brick accent we talked about. Ding, check. You will get bonus points on the test. You've been grading me this whole time? I always do. This desk always kind of reminds me of a potting table.
Yeah.
Oh, and it also has a matching bookshelf. So I think we could combo these together so it looks like one really cool built-in piece.
Oh, I love that. And it's got a plant.
That's not going to be enough.
The first of many.
Last thing, we get to add my favorite base game picture because it's a plant.
And with that, I think we're done.
Wow, totally different vibes in these.
From each other and from the last ones we just did.
Always a good sign when a pack can make a bunch of different styles.
True.
So mixing these together for the living room, we're getting bright industrial?
Yeah, that very common style. Maybe it's like we do industrial butcher block counters.
But then bright pink fun uppers.
Oh, exactly. Mwah.
We can't clutter this countertop because we need it for cooking, but we need a plant. So how about we add a wall one instead by the sink?
Look how far it drips down into there. It could basically self-water.
We love a self-sufficient queen.
I always loved this base game piece of art, but it's a bit much, so it has to be the right vibe. Do you think it's the right vibe?
If there was ever an apartment where it was a vibe, it was this apartment.
I think it works too. I want another fun statement rug, but our choices are kind of limited.
Well, we don't have another set of fish.
Surprisingly, no.
Well, if one rug won't do, how about we layer two?
Oh, that looks so cool.
I just can't get enough of all the fun colors.
We keep adding more and it just looks better. Obviously, the big palm was gonna be in here somewhere.
That's the plant person's pride and joy. They have been growing that thing since it was just a seedling.
I knew you since you were this tall.
And now you take up 4 entire squares on my floor.
All brick bath?
Love a feature.
When the whole room's a feature.
Then we can add in a pop of color with the sink, the mirror, the towel, the rug.
Okay, when does it become less of a pop and more of a punch?
Well, punch me in the face. I like it.
And finding one more place to squeeze in a plant and we're done.
This place is so unique and funky.
Yeah, you may have never seen an apartment like this, but that was on purpose.
Who would have thought that all this green looks so good with all this color?
Meant to be.
Now, these apartments are the same size as the ones opposite them, but we thought it'd be fun to show you all a different layout.
So let's start with the living area of the cafe bookstore couple.
Can't tell which one we're more excited about, can you? I think we should do another fun tile like we did for the cafe. What about checkerboard this time?
I like that it's neutral, but still cool. It's like, I'm not a regular neutral, I'm a fun neutral.
We'll do open shelving as well back here for another callback.
And because it's gonna look so good.
That too.
It's nice that our cafe owner gets a nice big kitchen.
True, but will the librarian feel jealous?
We can add in a cookbook.
That's perfect.
And then of course, gotta have some coffee.
The fancy one. They definitely splurged for this.
They have to have the roast from the cafe.
Gotta always think of the brand.
I'm thinking instead of like counters, we go ahead and add a table in here because I also want to add a laptop. Oh wait, that's so cute. So they can both be in here like working together.
I think it's more that the librarian can't get the barista's time of day if she doesn't come meet them in the kitchen.
Okay, but the living room is full on librarian zone. Like we are putting bookshelves all over this back wall.
They did one of our favorite things ever in this pack. They gave us the same couch, but one of the swatches has a blanket.
This is so good for mixing and matching because it makes it look like your home is actually lived in. Like you don't have exactly the same styled couch. I think we should tuck some books under the table here.
Like she's running out of space on the shelves.
I was just gonna say that's like her reading list that she's working her way through right now. But yeah, she's definitely run out of space.
And last, we've been hiding a plant from you this whole time.
And she's beautiful. All right, I'll say it. This is the apartment I would pick.
Oh, 1,000,000%. I mean, just look at all those books. This would be an easy choice.
And I think this style actually makes the pack shine the best.
Totally. This is what it leans toward.
It's a good thing we already established these two are a couple because they will be sharing a bedroom.
And they were roommates! And there's only one bed.
Because they put it in there.
Acting like it's so scandalous.
Finally, new bed, new us, because we are gonna use this all the time.
It's so stinking adorable.
Look at all of these swatches.
First, you need a book on your side table. But what about a book that's about coffee?
Oh, I like that they're trying to learn about each other's interests. I like the worn-in swatch of that rug.
I think it gives it a lot of character.
That's what I say every time I accidentally mess up one of our pieces of furniture. I'm just like, no, it adds character. I guess we only technically need 2 wardrobes. So what do we put in the middle here?
We have this piece that's like the same wood tone as these. Maybe we could shrink it down and make a DIY vanity kind of situation.
I love that with the new mirror.
Yes, now we're talking.
And
Sure, this is a vanity, but they're definitely just using this as an excuse for more book storage. And moving into the bathroom, tiles so nice, we might as well use them twice. Ooh, love it when a shower tub combo fits in perfectly. It's just so satisfying. This countertop actually has a super cool in piece. It just kind of looks like they cut off half of it. Well, yeah, that's because they were planning on everyone putting a plant there, obviously. Okay, never mind. I love it. No notes. This is such a calming room. Yeah, I can imagine just being curled up in that chair with a nice cup of coffee, or maybe a good book. Or like 10. Last up, but certainly not least, we've got the candy maker and the art gallery owner. So you're saying it needs to be colorful and have a lot of pictures. I'm just describing Danish pastel.
Wait, that's so perfect for this pack,
right?
We haven't gotten to use the wallpaper that came with the pack yet.
Which would be a crime because it's so cute. This is already a really cool feature wall, but maybe it could be more feature-y. I'm just saying I think we should add a fireplace.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I agree.
We recently just got this one in the base game update, and it comes in some awesome colors, including pink. Most importantly, including pink.
But the other awesome thing with this is it comes with a matching hearth rug.
That's so nice. Now you don't have to find a tile to go underneath that matches. This works perfectly.
Is it weird that I kind of like that the lampshade matches the wall?
Kind of giving PETA in the Hunger Games, you know, blending in, but I like it.
Yes, it's just like PETA in the Hunger Games.
Everybody was thinking it. And of course, we have to give them a Trashly original.
I mean, they know the artist personally.
A close family friend.
That's like their claim. It's like if you knew Banksy.
Give me about 30 minutes because I know that this wall is perfect for a gallery wall, but it's gonna take me some time.
Wow, that took you no time at all.
It's crazy how that only took 5 seconds, definitely.
Haven't used the new dining table yet.
Get it in here.
Last chance. We're going out of business right now.
We better not be going out of business. We have 8 fully functioning businesses. Don't say something like that here.
Do we have any colorful chairs?
Okay, which one do you want?
I'll take them all, please.
No, you're supposed to choose.
No. This apartment is just begging for an easel.
It's nice to get an activity in here too. Guys, we got new base game cabinets, which already great, but they also come in the most fun colors.
Base game builds are never going to be the same.
No. You think we should remove that cabinet and put a hood vent?
Or
I like or.
We can just grab this one and kind of integrate it in so it all looks like it's built together.
Or is good.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that but just another candy corner?
I do want to bring it to everyone's attention if you missed it. The name of this is the Kate and Barry Sweet Treats Fabricator 3000. And if you know, you know.
This apartment is that girl.
It's giving sitcom in the best way.
It really is just so fun. New bed, new us, new swatch.
Okay, we're running out of things to keep putting in these apartments.
Listen, 4 apartments is a lot to ask, okay? We're trying our best here.
I want a cool rug.
I think we are fresh out of those. Ask her something else.
Something like this, but not these colors.
Is there a pink?
Oh. Now check the swatches. Does it come in the right size?
No. But it does kind of look like it could be tileable, right? I'm thinking if we size these down and then place a few side by side, we can get ourselves a full-size rug.
I'm sorry, that looks incredible. I'm sorry, what? How is this not actually a rug?
I mean, it is now. Fun pastel purple wall.
I like how that brings out the tones in the rug. I was hoping to do some kind of fun feature on the back wall here, but I'm not loving any of these.
Well, you haven't tried the sailboats yet.
Okay, it's perfect. What I really wish we had is like one of those Art Deco headboards.
Well, we don't.
But we could.
Could we?
Maybe. I'm gonna try. We got this awesome arched mirror. I'm thinking if I layer a few of these at different heights, it'll give me that cool shape I'm looking for.
Wait, it's beautiful. It's like a peacock or something. And we have just enough space to put a couple of wall sconces up here too.
How well do those match the rug? Wait, this is really coming together.
Are we really gonna use the hanging plant twice in the same apartment?
You miss it when it's gone.
Yes.
Okay, then they got a buy one, get one free sale, okay, at the plant store.
Maybe our plant owner, this is their favorite plant and they're just giving it to everybody on the block.
Yeah, they have a bunch of cuttings.
Yeah. You can also use the new cabinets in the bathroom too because they come in a nice neutral white. I'm so glad they're doing this lately with the all white and all black swatches. It's so helpful. It makes it so much more usable.
Since we've gone all white so far, can we use the pink checkerboard tiles?
Yes.
Huh. I thought you were going to make that really hard.
Oh no, not the pink checkerboard tile. Care, please. Okay, fine. You feel better?
Yeah, I do actually.
We can bring in even more of those pastel colors with some of the fixtures as well.
Very 50s. I like it.
If I had a yellow sink in my house, I would keep it. Somehow we pulled it off.
It might be my favorite room.
Really?
We like crafted a lot of it like out of nothing. I think that definitely plays a part. When you put in a lot of effort to make something look good, I think it does elevate it a bit in my mind.
I think it's tour time.
And to the 3rd floor.
No, to the tour. Go, go, go.
Welcome to our shopping district and apartment complex.
Wow, that's so weird to say that like we could do that together now. I love it. It's awesome.
And I love this build. It's so bright and fun and colorful. And I also really vibe with the furniture in this pack. And the functionality it provides. It's just cool.
I've been having so much fun just like doing little businesses on the side, and I don't even do gameplay that much, so that says something.
Now we want to tell you what we dream of for somebody to do with this lot.
So basically it's going to be sort of like a challenge, right? Because since you have 8 shops, if you want them all to run, that means all 8 Sims have to actually be in the same household. So our thought is it's like, you know how you and your friends will be like, let's all get a farm together, right? Except these friends all said, okay, let's all get them all together.
So the challenge will be that you need to run one business every day of the week.
And I know you're saying right now, girls, 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 there are 8 businesses and simply 7 days in the week.
Make it work.
We were thinking that since we put that connector point between the cafe and the bookstore, that you could run those at the same time.
And I think like the challenge could be over once you get them all to the highest rating or something. Maybe you could do it money instead. Like everyone has to get to 10,000 or something.
Or like 100,000.
Okay, well, let's not get crazy.
These businesses are going to be hopping.
I just think it could be really fun.
It's going to be so chaotic, but it's making me want to try it, honestly.
And if you want to do different Sims, then you can change out the apartments to match whatever aesthetics that you want to go for. Even the businesses, if you want to do different businesses down there, you could just consider this a shell.
But anyway, whether you decide to play with this lot or not, thank you guys so much for being here.
So if you like this video, give it a like.
And then we know you like it. It's that easy.
And if you loved it, you should consider subscribing because we do content like this all the time.
And once again, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Check out the link in our description if you're looking to get a website or domain. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.